Morning, Jake.
Morning, Kathy.
Congratulations. I'm so excited for you guys.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is exciting.
A boy.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
That is so cool. That's what I told him. I was like, sometimes you just know. And I just knew with Marlena, even though right when I was giving birth, the doctor was like, he's doing this and he's doing that. And I was like, wait a minute. I know it's a girl. I just know
Oh,
it.
really?
And it was. And he was so surprised. He was grinning ear to ear. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Cool beans. I had everyone show up at the same time this morning. I thought, oh my gosh, I've got the Sears guy here. I've got the lawn crew. The phone was ringing. I'm like, ah. It'd be that kind
Everybody wants you, Kathy.
of
Morning.
Morning,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, my other customer from California, she said she will not make it Friday because she has other things in mind to do. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Did you ask her if this was anything that she might be interested in later on, or that if the timing's just off this time because there this is a huge event. We would love to have her on it, but if she's got no interest, that's fine. But if she does have an interest, let's plug her into something else. So make sure we're all asking preaching to the choir, but make sure we're asking all the questions. I know y'all
Okay.
know
Okay. Well, let me go back and see what I put on. Hold on.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, if she's got any interest whatsoever, hey, now's a great time. We've got everything that's going on virtually. So, especially somebody as busy as she might be, this is a perfect time to plug in because everything's gone virtual. But if it's something that she doesn't have any interest in it, and then say, I really appreciate you being honest with me, and if you would, if there's anyone that you think of that might be interested in health and wellness, better health, better wealth, please give them my number, give them my information. I'd love to chat with them.
Okay, I remember that. Well, I sent her the little deal about on the picture of Miles that we have in this tomorrow, and I said, "Hi Angie, I sent you a note that we're having an invite for May the 15th, which is on a Friday. I'm inviting you as my guest for $29 to register. When you do register and pay that $29, I will reimburse you the money afterwards. It might be something you're looking for, additional income that you from your own home using your phone. What would you do if you had $50 to $100, $150 or higher that would help you and your son? Question mark, of course. Then she replies, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested right now. I have too much on other things going on at this moment, but thanks for thinking of me."
Okay. And then that's where you can follow up with, thank you for being open and honest with me. I appreciate that. And if you know of anyone that's looking for, additional income outside of what they're already doing, where they can do it out of their own home, like you said, if you've got, and you'd already mentioned that to her, that you can just using your phone, using, Messenger or whatever. And I would go back to her too and say, and just so and if you get a chance, reach back out to me and so I can share with you what we do instead of, because it might be something you could fit into what you're already doing. what I'm doing, I'd let her know what I'm doing isn't full time. It doesn't take up a whole lot of time. So, because that seemed to be her concern, that she doesn't have time for it right now.
Mhm,
So say, if you have a few minutes, I'd like to share with you what I do, that it doesn't take a lot of time. So,
Yeah, because she was the one that already using the products.
oh, okay,
And
cool. Good.
and there's the one that brought her son back from Colorado, and
Okay.
then she decided she wanted to quit the product because she needed the money.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So she knows the product. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone have anything on that they want to suggest? Okay. Yeah, but the main thing is, thank her for being honest and open and honest with you, and let her know, um, just so it really doesn't take a whole lot of time, but I understand you're busy right now, and for something like this big, convention, that does take time. But let me know in the future if you've got a 30 minutes, and I'd like to sit down and tell you a little bit more about what I do, in case there's anyone that that might be interested.
Okay.
So anyway. Yeah, so and then that way you can approach her. The next time you approach her, you can say, you can be approaching her as your person that gets you referrals. How good the product is. Who do you know? Who do you know that would like to do what we're doing, or do what I'm doing, or even needs the product? Who do you know that you could put me in touch with? So. Yeah, great job, Eva, and on following up with that. That's
I was
fantastic.
gonna say, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it
No,
really
thank you.
is.
way to follow through for sure. And, just let them know that, whenever she's ready, you're
Mhm.
there, and can I reach out to you in a month and touch base with you,
Okay.
kind of make a set a date to follow up with her on, what she's doing. Maybe in a month, things are going to change. So, but it sounds like she's been pretty open so far.
Is
So,
this a customer of yours, Eva?
I'm sorry.
Is this an existing customer of yours?
Yes. She was on it for I don't know, maybe less than a year, but she had problem with her son in Colorado. He had no job, and he was in the wrong crowd and all this stuff, and had nowhere to stay. So he calls mom and told about the problem he had, and she said, no son, come back home. So she did all the arrangements. She paid for his flight to come back home, and that's when she decided that she needed the money to help him out. But at the same token, she has the money to go to Dallas to visit her grandson, the grandkids. So, and I said, well, okay. And
So she told you that she needed
I
more
said,
money?
I know she can afford that. Yeah,
No,
she needed more money.
That she didn't have the money for the product anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, and I know she can afford $29. I know that. I mean, if she already went to see the grandkids in Dallas from California, or she'd already done it twice, and it's not cheap from California. So,
Right.
Sounds like you just maybe need to develop that relationship to a little bit of a deeper level.
Well, she's our niece. She's our niece. And,
and maybe too, see if she, since she's been off the product now, I would ask her some more questions about the product itself. What has she noticed since she's been off the product now?
because that was her complaint that blood pressure was high. And that's when we started out, and I told her about the product, and she says, I would love to try it. And that's where she got in.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and I said, well,
I
Sabina
would
and
go
I are
back
doing
to
great.
the product again, you know, because she's got the money. It's just what she chooses to do with it. So I would go back to the product again, because, you know, you value her as a customer as well. And, you know, just that you hate to see that she's off the product, it, you know, and you're concerned about her health, that, you know, I understand that you've got everything, you know, your son to take care of and everything, but, you know, I
And
am
you'll be
concerned.
surprised too if once they've been on it for a while and then they stop taking it. I've had this happen with one of my customers just recently. She got off of it. She wasn't taking it, and they're the ones that drive in. I think from, oh gosh, I can't remember where they're from, but they drive in every 3 months for his treatments down at MD Anderson, her husband's treatments. And she came into the shop and she was just like, I need to get some. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe how much it helped me and how much of a difference I could tell. She was ripping into the box like she was like super desperate for it. And I thought, but people, sometimes people don't realize how much it is really helping them until they're actually off of it. So don't lose hope. Don't get discouraged, because guaranteed she'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Realizes, you know, her aches and pains or whatever she was dealing with prior to was, you know, they'll be back. So
Okay.
It's like, you know,
keep in touch.
just you can just follow up with her and ask, you know, so tell me, how are you doing? You know, how are you feeling now? You've got this extra load with your son being at home. You know, are you taking care of yourself? I'm concerned about your health, you know, because if she had issues already, you are concerned. So, yeah, that's another way to just keep in touch with her. You know, don't just, you know.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
that I do.
Claire, just keep dripping on her and loving on her,
Yes.
and she'll be back.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sure will. Thanks.
Very good. Very good, Eva. And
So you have your a doctor's appointment this morning?
Yes, yes, I do. I
Okay.
have to, yeah, that, you know, because of my age, I mean, back to my age, they want to keep an eye on it, because on my mother's side, everybody's diabetics. Okay. And they want to check on me, because in my age, that's what's going to happen. If I don't take care of myself, the sugar's going to go up. And they want to know whether I'm diabetic, so they can start treating me, giving me pills.
Well, I can't wait for him to see your blood and think, oh my gosh, what are you doing, Eva?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have it at
Now,
10 o'clock.
Eva, is this the first time you're getting it checked, or is this like the third, fourth time?
This is going to be my third time, but this is because we changed insurance. My husband, of course, you know, he retired, so we've been changing insurance, trying to find out who takes care of our prescriptions, and so we had to change. And this particular doctor, he says, I haven't checked you, because I'm new to him. I haven't checked your blood pressure and all that other stuff with sugar, as far as sugar is concerned. So that's why I'm going to him and find out if I'm really diabetic or not. I said, because my doctor, my first doctor, well, not my first doctor, my last doctor said that I was borderline. And
Yeah. Do you know what your A1C score is?
no, not offhand, no.
Okay. Start remembering that. You ought to remember what it is every 6 months whenever you're having it checked, so you can say, hey,
You
it's
could
only
probably go back to your old doctor and ask him for your records. That way they have, you know, something to look at to compare your numbers to.
Okay.
Exactly. Good job. Good idea.
Yeah. So give me the name again that I'm supposed to look for. What is it called? Or that I need to check the number?
Your A1C test, you can just check with your doctor. You can actually probably call up your last doctor or last 2 doctors and ask them what your last score was, so they can have a reference point and say, okay, you were at 6.3 last time. You're at 5.9 this time. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing great.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. They told me that I had 6.1. I don't know
Okay,
what
yeah,
that-
all right. So see,
I don't.
well, even if you get to 5.9, that's, it's better. And 6.1 really isn't that bad, comparatively speaking. A lot of people I know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because he was explaining to me yesterday if I was 6.4 or 6.5,
Right,
I believe
right.
that he's gonna have to be worrying about it.
Well, one thing I can tell you, my middle sister has been diabetic for over 50 years now. And when I got her back on the Triangle, she was on it for a little bit, decided to get off for whatever reason. Then last October, I had them down to the house, getting crap out of the house. And she asked me, can I get back on it? And I just told her, I said, Judith, I don't know. You're the one personally told me you were taking less insulin when you were on it. I said, with the cost of insulin these days, I don't know why you're not still on it. So in November, she got back on. She's been on it since. But like I said, she did tell me factually she was taking less insulin when she was on it.
Ah, okay. Okay.
We're excited to hear your numbers, and I would be interested just to see what your numbers, your previous numbers, before you got on Kyani, when you got on Kyani, after Kyani.
Yep.
I mean, that would be a good, if you've tracked it, for a number of years, it would be a good way to, that's part of your testimony, that
Exactly.
could be, you can have a graph and show people, look, this is what it did for me. And,
Right. That's fact. I mean, it's not like, well, I felt like this. When you actually have the solid numbers, I mean, that's proof. I mean, you can't deny that. It's like, these were my numbers before and these are my numbers now. And this
absolutely.
And speaking of that, that's one of the reasons why Dr. Alavi's testimony is so powerful, because she was skeptical. She used empirical data. She used, blood pressure, A1C score. She had metrics to go by. So again, never be afraid to use Dr. Alavi, one of our business partners as a, practicing doctor that, saw numbers by herself and decided this is something she should do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, because I remember taking it a year ago at the church, those trucks, they come by to check your blood, cholesterol, high blood pressure and all that. I got the report and everything shows is normal. The only one that had a little bit up was the triglyceride, but they told me not to the point that I had to worry about it. All they said, just be careful with that. Triglycerides.
Triglycerides.
But that was it. Other than that, everything was normal. I said, yes.
Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I'm anxious to hear. So
yeah,
I have to hop off. I'm here to move furniture. So you guys have a great day.
Right.
Thank you too.
Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Hey, Michelle, have you got to talk to anyone on the team about being on or no?
I haven't talked to anybody just yet.
I know Claire had reached out to some, but
right.
We need to
I will though. I'll reach out to Amanda and Maria and see what they're doing.
Susanna able to.
And Susanna, and see if they're able to get on. Dude, I got this is kind of strange. I got a confirmation this morning for the special link, and I haven't even got my ticket yet, so that I'm aware of. So I don't know if they're just sending them out or
confirmation for what?
The link.
Special link. I got one too, and I got mine the other day as well. So I'm just curious if it's the same link or what.
I don't know. It says, congratulations, you're registered for, and it's like, praise God, because I don't have the money right now. So
there you go. That's it. Hey, yeah.
I'll take it.
That's all you do. You say,
exactly.
Thank you, Lord. Appreciate you. He works in mysterious ways. You don't question it.
I'm not. I'm just like, thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
So awesome. That is so awesome, Michelle. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely. You guys have a good day. I'll let you know what when I hear from them.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
That is amazing. That's pretty awesome. Do we have, who's on the call? Yeah, so, okay, so, and Terry's watching his grandson right now, Braden. Do we have,
You mean Papa?
Papa, yeah, Papa's.
And watching Disney TV at the same time. Don't forget.
Dang, you are really good at multitasking. So tell me, did you find out from Cece or Shandi if they're going to be joining us?
I have no reply from Shandi, and Cece said she's got some things booked on Friday, but she'll be there at least half the time, if not 3/4.
Okay, and just to remind her that she does have access to that after the fact as well. I mean, if she can plug in, you know, part of the time, that's great, but then she can revisit it afterwards for at least 30 days. So,
Like
Okay.
Kathy explained yesterday, if you were to pay the $79, you're going to open yourself up to a lot of other benefits. You know, people that are online, people that are
Yeah.
there always get discounts. You always get discounts when you go to ILA versus other people that don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. Do we have to register for that, or is it just a matter of they've changed out the ticket, and then you're getting the email without doing anything extra?
right. I think they just changed out the ticket because I had already registered my ticket too long ago before they actually said no, that we were, you know, I registered my ticket as soon as they opened it up to where we could register it. But
Okay,
then I
I've
didn't-
done one, but I haven't done the other yet.
Right, but I haven't done anything since they switched it over, and I'm getting all the messages saying that, you know, I'm good. And I did go into the back office and it said that it was already registered, so.
Okay.
What do you
cool.
mean? What do y'all mean with the other one? What's the other one you're talking about?
The live event that we are not in Las Vegas. When we originally purchased our ticket,
Mm-hmm.
it was for the live event, and then they switched it to the online event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as long as you got your confirmation, Eva, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got, is that Beverly on the call too?
Hi, yeah, I'm on the call.
Hey.
Morning, everybody.
Yeah, Beverly,
Morning.
morning.
Good morning, Bev.
You got anything going on? Anything neat and exciting? Are you going to be on there on Friday? Do you have any guests or fill us in?
I'm definitely going to be on. I've got my ticket.
Yay.
I don't have anybody. I've sent out stuff. I've invited people. I'm, you know, just still working it. But I do have one business partner, I think, that's going to be on, Tom Carr. Another one
Woohoo.
bought a ticket, but she can't be on, so she's going to have to watch on replay because she has to work all day Friday.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Yeah, that's good. And
all right.
any of your other business partners, even if it's people in your upline, reach up to them and say, hey, you know, I'm not sure if you saw.
I always do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I figured. Like
I'm kind of the voice upwards.
I'm preaching to the choir. I know how you roll.
I do have a
Awesome.
question, though.
Yeah.
On some of the sessions, I've been trying to catch, you know, there's like sessions almost all day long and all night long now,
Yes.
which there's really some really great information, a lot of new faces, you know, Tara's on there a lot, and it's just really kind of cool to see everybody growing. But they're mentioning a team event on Saturday, but no details about it. Does anybody have any details
Thank
about
you.
the timing of that?
And I haven't heard anything. Is it on that? I was going to
No,
ask.
I thought Karen White posted something on that.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
she did? I might have missed it.
Right.
It's so hard to keep up. There's so much communication right
Mhm.
now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is good.
What'd she
Oh.
post? Do you know the summary of it, Rob?
I'm looking.
No, I just remember posting and it said, I know it's not going to be I don't think it's as long. I mean, of course, there's some breaks in the 10 to 4 on Friday, but I was going to refer to people, if you don't think you can make it much on Friday, you know, I would still think it's worth buying the $79 ticket so you can still tune in on Saturday. You know, because we all know, if you've been to any one of the Team Fusion's homecomings, they're just almost like a major event when Kiani puts it on. The homecoming went to Vegas last year was phenomenal. Even Kiani, even Travis Garvis said, "Wow, this is kind of like one of our events."
Yeah. Oh yeah. When the Team Fusion event in Vegas, yeah, in October, that was awesome. So, okay, yeah, I'm not seeing it on our feed, and
if anything, Beverly, just ask a question on Kairos. You know, if you're already plugged in Kairos, just ask a question there. Because, you know, everybody's going to miss it. You're going to help. You're going to benefit somebody else. I asked something the other day, and Heidi was right there, you know, within 30 seconds of answering it. So don't be afraid to ask a question.
Good idea.
yeah.
Good idea. Well, they make it sound like there's going to be some, you know, competition, a challenge or something, and that Team Fusion's going to coordinate one like the following day. So it sounds pretty important to be on that, from the kind of vibes I'm getting from it, but
Yeah.
I don't know much detail.
Yeah. And I would have thought, yeah, I just haven't seen anything on it. They keep, you know, talking about, you know, the Team Fusion event Saturday, but then I have not seen a time or anything. So I've got it on my calendar as Team Fusion, but I don't have. Here we go, Saturday. Oh, it just says Saturday, May 16th. Okay, here we go. Team meeting. It is. Okay, it starts at noon.
Central Standard Time.
Okay.
Yeah. And then at 1, there's a power hour. And so is this all right? Yeah. Saturday, May 16th. And also, just so we know, at 10:30 a.m. on Friday starts a Kairos meeting. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to get this over to us. Okay, I just sent that to us. It's the, Heidi sent it out Monday. It's the weekly schedule, and it happens to have Saturday down at the bottom. But on Friday also, it's got the Kairos meeting at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. The Kiani International event starts at 11 a.m. And then I know we had, oh, okay. And then in our emails, we got the agenda for Friday. Did everybody get that? Did anyone want me to take a picture?
Yeah, if you can post it, Kathy, if you can post anything, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Okay.
I got to run or cut off also. I got to help my best friend move some stuff.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Rob, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye, Rob.
All right, y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Goodbye, John Boy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so I'll find that and send it out too. But I sent out the weekly schedule for this week that's going on right now, and it includes the Kairos information for Friday and Saturday as well. So, and Team Fusion. So, yes, stay plugged in the best you can. I reached out to some people. I'm so excited that, you know, some of my team that has never been able to make it to an event is going to be at this event. You know, so I'm super excited about that. So just, you know, make sure, even if it's somebody that has checked out mentally with the business, reach out to them. And, or maybe it's somebody that you think of that was slightly interested and, but then for whatever reason got scared away, never joined. Reach back to those people too. Say, hey, you know, this is an event. You can plug in as a guest for $29 and see, you know, if you missed out on anything, or if, you know, or if it's something you want to plug into, you know, and be part of. So it's a big picture event for a small price.
Yeah, did you guys see Julia Thornhill yesterday
Mm-hmm.
by any chance?
Yeah.
She was so enthusiastic, and she had her little script, and she said it was her go-to script for that. And she said, hey girl, or hey guy, or whatever, have you heard the news? There's so much going on, you know, text me back or whatever. And she said, I put that one all the time because who doesn't want to hear the good news and the new news? And she said, just and automatically generates some enthusiasm. And they're going, what?
Yeah.
And so that's what she is, especially for people who haven't been around for a while. Gosh, have you heard the news? You know, there's so many changes right now. Gosh, you know, or something. And then they're going, what?
and that applies all the time because there's always changes. So that's a good one.
Yeah.
That one in your back pocket. Oh my gosh, have you heard what's going on? Oh my gosh, you got to be a part of this. $29, and you can plug in.
Was my phone the only phone that I got a lot of echo? Or is it in the room that she was at? I got a lot of echo around her. I mean, I don't know. I had a hard time.
Oh yeah, I did
to
too.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
her audio was not real clear. Right.
Oh,
I don't know what that
right.
was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it. I had I've been trying to do these trainings for that my previous employer has offered for free. So I've been plugging into those, and so it's taken. Yesterday was filled with that, which, you know, it's good, but I'll take all the free training I can get, right? But but man,
Yeah.
And by the end of the day, I was like, you know, brain overload. So, but you know, and I'm learning more about LinkedIn, so I'll share when I have it. You know,
Keep learning, so you can tell us.
Yeah, and the stuff that applies.
Yeah, train the trainer.
Yes.
Yeah, some stuff applies to us, some doesn't. Some's just strictly for, you know, trying to get a job or whatever. But but just being able to realize that there are so many people out there that are on LinkedIn, and they're all looking for something different. So I'm thinking that's a good pond. Good pond fishing. Yeah. Anyways. All right, guys. Well, it is 8:36. I guess that's it for now. And unless anyone has anything else, I will. Okay. So tomorrow is the day. Are we still having our call in the morning? Michelle will shoot me if I don't, I guess. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
What time does the event start tomorrow? Do you know?
10:30?
10:30 for Team Fusion, and then 10:30 Central Time for Team Fusion, and 11 o'clock for Miami.
Well, then we could definitely do the call in the morning.
Okay. All right. I'm in. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Okay. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.
All right. Y'all have a
Bye-bye.
Bye.